Hello, guys. It is a pleasure to be here with you. And we are starting today a new series on YouTube. And that series will answer many questions that many young people, and I would even say even an adults also have as well. For us to jump straight to the point, let us now know what is the name of our city. Guys, what is the name of our series?
Better than Google.
Yes, that is the name, guys, of our new series, Better Than Google. And every single week we're going to be answering here a question that many young people they make to Google, and sometimes the answer is not the one that they expected. And before you go there, we have here some people with us here. Let's introduce each one of them. Then we have here, your name is?
Rinesh.
Rinesh. As you see, he's wearing here, a color that, of course, this color is dominating here. And also we have?
My name is Kenan.
Kenan. And yours?
I'm Isaac.
Isaac. Then we have here Simeon, Naftali, and Simeon again. We still lacking someone else, right? So guys, they're going to be answering this question for us here as well on today. But today the question that I would like to start it is a quite interesting question. I even wrote down here. The question is that one here. Why do we make questions? Come on. Why do you make questions? What do you think? Why do we make questions? By the way, Kenan, I believe that you have made many questions to Google, right? And why have you made many questions to Google?
Pastor, I made a lot of questions to learn, Pastor, to know more about something that I didn't know, to increase my knowledge, Pastor.
Okay. But let us see here. The question that you have made to Google, how was the answer of that question? It was good, it was a question that I did not expect it, or a funny question. Answer, by the way.
Pastor, most of the answers I get are different from what I usually search for, Pastor. The answers I get are really formal. They're not the kind of answers I would look for, Pastor.
All right. And about you, Rinesh, because like Ken, I have made many questions to Google and it was not the one that you expect, right? And about you, have you made many questions to Google, and if you have made it, how was the question there? It was the one that you expected or it was not?
Yes, Pastor, I've made many questions, whether be related to life or maybe even homework as well. And most of the time I would get so many answers. I didn't know which one is the one I should go with it. So it was a bit confusing as well, I would like to say.
Confusion, right? And confusion is something that when you go to seek for some questions, you get always. But and about you, Isaac, I believe you have made many questions to Google, right? And how was the answers for that questions?
Yes, Pastor. I've made many questions also on Google, and whenever I make questions, it's usually because I want to search for an answer or I have doubts, I'm uncertain, so I make questions on Google to clear out my mind, to make a point. So usually the answers that I get from Google is it's not only one answer, Pastor, but you get so many. So yes, Pastor.
All right. You get many answers for Google, right? But then comes the point here, guys. I don't know if some of you here remember any answer for any question that you have made that to Google. I believe a fun one. Who do you remember? Someone here? None of you remember? A question that I have made to Google and then the answer was not so as you expected. No one? Oh, okay. Let us right now make a question to Google. Let us ask to Google here, why do we make questions? Right? Let us see what Google gonna say to us here. Why do you make questions? All right, then let us see here, guys. What's the answer that Google has for this question? Why do you make questions? It says that we ask questions in order to learn more information about something. and we answer questions to provide more information. Asking and answering questions is not only part of how we learn, and so. Then as you can see here, Google has even a question for this, or better, Google has an answer for this question here. But I believe there are many answers that Google give to us that's not the one helpful that can help us. Then if the person they go to Google and they receive, a wrong answer, it can affect their life. Can you imagine, Kenan, what can happen if a person get the wrong answer from Google?
Yes, Pastor, that person might get confused. Depending on the question, he might get lost and destroy himself. What do you think, Isaac?
Yes, Kenan. From my understanding, when people they don't get the answers from Google, they usually get frustrated and they start searching for answers elsewhere, and it can even lead them to be destroyed.
Yes, that's true, Isaac. They can be destroyed and he made more and more mistakes. And about you, Rinesh, what do you think about that?
Pastor, just as Kenan and Isaac has said, we can take a look at examples such as doing research of our homework and getting the wrong answers. Then what can happen? Now if we take this same statement and introduce it into our life as youths, as we are growing up, how many questions we have. Imagine if we get wrong answers from so many areas of our lives. So we are going to get destroyed, we are going to get confused and lose way to the right path.
Oh, yes, that's true. Then the best thing to do, guys, VYG, it is to ask the question to the right one who can answer your question. That's the reason why every single week we're going to bring this year here an episode of Better Than Google, where your questions will be answered. And if you receive an answer for your question, be sure that it will be helpful. Well, guys, you ask and we answer. Was our answer better than Google? Well, guys, leave here your answer for this question that I've made for you here. Then before you go, guys, what did you do, Kenan?
Please like.
Share, Pastor.
And you, Rinesh?
Subscribe.
And by the way, guys, don't forget to comment. Comment there if our answer was better than Google. Okay, we finalize here, VYG. It was a pleasure to be here. Guys, thanks to be here with us, and that's it.